Looks like we have a new open source frontier model that actually is built for real world productivity and one that genuinely competes with proprietary models in coding. This is where I'd like to introduce MiniMax's new model, the M2.5. This is a state of the art model with insane coding capabilities, where on the SWE-Bench Verified, it recorded an 80.2 percentage. And what's crazy is that it's almost 20 times cheaper than the top proprietary options. It's also hitting a 76.3 percentage on BrowseComp, a 76.8 percentage on agentic tool calling, and performs strongly in office work tasks. On top of that, it's optimized for efficient execution, running 37% faster on complex workloads. That's wild because this is an open source model, guys, that's going toe to toe with proprietary giants, whether that's models from Anthropic, Google, or even OpenAI. But the simple summary of this model is that it's extremely cheap, extremely fast, and extremely efficient. You can run it for about $1 an hour at 100 tokens per second, which is just incredible, or roughly 30 cents an hour at 50 tokens per second, which finally makes the idea of intelligence too cheap to meter, which is truly realistic now. The bottom line is the M2.5 combines top tier performance, much faster runtimes, and drastically lower cost that makes it one of the first open source models that feels truly ready for serious real world agentic work. On top of that, the M2.5 comes with a 204.8K context window and it's priced at 30 cents per 1 million input tokens and $1.20 per 1 million output tokens, which is ridiculously cheap for what you're getting in terms of its performance. And obviously, with prompt caching, you get even cheaper prices. And they also shipped MiniMax Agent, basically a team of specialized AI experts working together for office productivity, for different sorts of documents, Excel, PDFs, slides, plus finance, research, McKinsey style decks, and coding all inside one agent system. If you want the best AI tools, workflows, and drops before everyone else, join my free newsletter with the link in the description below, which is completely free. Now, to get started with this model, you have a lot of options. If you're a power user, their coding plan is definitely worthwhile because you get a lot for your buck. And there are a lot of different options. You even get 2 months free with the yearly plan, and it is going to get you a lot of usage out of it. But currently, you also have the ability to pay as you go through their API. You can even use it through OpenRouter, through their own chatbot completely for free right now. And if you want to use it as an API through something like Kilo or even OpenCode, you can definitely do so because right now it is completely free to access for this week, I believe. And you have the ability to use it directly within KiloCode, which is an open source AI agent, or even something like OpenCode completely for free. Truly, this model is astonishing in terms of its front end capability. Okra had generated this landing page with the M2.5, and truly it is astonishing due to all of the components for this front end that it had generated with the dynamic animations, the different structured output, as well as various sorts of typography within this web page. Here is another demo where the M2.5 had done a remarkable job in creating this Bloomberg style investment portal. And this is just incredible because all of the components was generated in a single shot. And you can see that each of these features, these components are fully functional and have thoroughly working attributes to each and everything about it. You have the market news that you would typically see within Bloomberg's terminal, as well as the prices for different commodities. And you even have an analysis tab, which gives you the implied volatility as well as a watch list. But what we're going to be doing is testing this out with KiloCode because it's an autonomous AI agent that works with VS Code and it's able to autonomously generate anything for us. We're going to select the MiniMax M2.5 for free. Our first task is to have it create a browser-based OS that mimics the Mac OS operating system. And you can see that it is right away working on this task that we have given it to create the core functions of a browser-based OS. And there we go. It looks like it is finished and it was able to code out all of the components. And this is our Mac OS styled browser OS. Now, let me just refresh to take a look at this. You can see that it has a loading screen as well, which is awesome. I'm going to skip the animations and there we go. This is our web OS. You can see that it kind of mimics how the toolbar is within Mac OS. You have a lot of different apps You have different files that you can drag around, which is really great. You have the ability to right click, create a new folder. You have the ability to also create new files. You can refresh the whole thing, which I shouldn't have done this because now we got to watch this animation. But then afterwards, you also have the ability to search, refresh the page, and a lot more. These are different features that I haven't seen within other operating systems. And the great thing is that you have functional apps that it had generated, which is definitely nice to see. You have dynamic movements with all of these different apps as well. So, in terms of this web OS that it created, it did a great job with this generation. Next up, within Kilocode, I was able to use this M2.5 model to create this front end, and I did it completely for free, which is just incredible. But just take a look at the quality of output. This is where we have created this front end, which is trying to test the model's UX and UI skills, building a full screen interaction hero that handles the mouse driven effects on this site. And you can see how smooth and dynamic it is. It works on masking when you're overlaying through the placeholder. You also have animations, and it checks how well it's able to blend to the actual background image in this dynamic visual interaction. It did a great job with the SVG on the bottom right with these different icons as well, which is definitely nice to see. Next up is where I had requested it to create a Minecraft clone. And this one is truly amazing, guys, because it has done a great job in creating all the dynamic features of a Minecraft clone. Now, obviously, all of the features of like the terrain are not going to be generated in a single HTML file, but you can see that the biomes are being generated as you walk. You have the ability to place blocks as well. You have the ability to also view through your toolbar, which is great. And this is something that I haven't seen with other models. Like when I had asked the Opus model in terms of generating a full on terrain, not able to add on further to this generation. Now, this is where I found the first error with this generation. And this is a prompt that mainly tests the model's interactive front end and graphical skills. And you can see that the rotating iPhone over here does seem to be working, but it doesn't mimic the full function. It still did a great job in trying its best to thoroughly rotate all the elements in a 360 rotation with the zoom features, the hotspots. But regardless, it did do a great job with this front end and also trying to mimic what a 360 rotation of an iPhone would look like. In essence, it was able to render the product procedural with CSS. You were able to wire up all this user interaction with the left hand or right hand board. And it did a decent job with this, in my opinion. Next up, I'm testing out the SVG generation of this model. And I can say it's not the same quality as the Opus 4.6, but it still does a pretty decent job with the generation. This is where it had done a pretty good job with this butterfly. The symmetrical butterfly looks pretty great. It's still remarkable for an open source model. And you can see that the quality is definitely there with this generation. Now, this is probably one of the best, probably is the best open source generation of a butterfly that's animated in SVG. This is truly remarkable. It's dynamic to my mouse's movement, and it did a remarkable job even adding ambience. And overall, I believe this is the best butterfly I have seen from an open source model. Here we have a 3D simulation of a Formula One car performing a continuous drifting donut on the street. And this is just incredible, guys, because the quality of output is definitely remarkable. And I'm able to even scroll out. I can zoom in to see what's actually happening with this drift as well. So this is the type of quality you can expect from this open source model. If you like this video and would love to support the channel, you can consider donating to my channel through the super thanks option below. Or you can consider joining our private Discord where you can access multiple subscriptions to different AI tools for free on a monthly basis, plus daily AI news and exclusive content, plus a lot more. In conclusion, guys, the M2.5 by MiniMax is something that truly opened how models can be developed to compete against head-to-head top tier proprietary models from like Anthropic, Google, and OpenAI, not in just benchmarks, but in real productivity. This is a top tier coding and agentic model that's much faster and drastically cheaper. And it's something that you can easily get started with today. I'll leave all these links in the description below so that you can easily get started. And it's highly recommended that you make the most out of these free resources where you have the ability to use it completely for free this week with Kilo as well as with Open Code. So, with that thought, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you take a look at our second channel. This is another way for you to get AI daily news. Make sure you also check out our newsletter, the Discord, follow me on Twitter, and lastly, make sure you guys subscribe, turn on the notification bell, like this video, and please take a look at our previous videos so that you can stay up to date with the latest AI news. But with that thought, guys, have an amazing day, spread positivity, and I'll see you guys fairly shortly. Peace out, fellas.